Hello, everybody. Hey, it's time for me to talk about the game real fast and make it like probably less than 10 minutes shorter. Here it is. It's been a while since I had to talk about another Aladdin game, but this time it's on a Sega Master System. You'll be thinking it would have been the last time I had to talk about another Aladdin game, didn't ya? Well, you thought wrong. There's actually a Master System that actually existed. And it came out in 1994. Nearly 2 years later, during to the movie. And not to mention the Super Nintendo came out in 1993, nearly a year later, until the Sega Genesis. Those of you already watched the movie before, you pretty much know how it goes. A street orphan named Aladdin, and it leads in the streets of Agrabah, being outcast and being chased by the palace guards from stealing food for survival, and meets a beautiful lady who is mistaken as a maiden, reveals herself to be Princess Jasmine, and meets a strange sorcerer named Jafar, disguises himself as an old man to fool the boy to bring him the magic lamp from the Cave of Wonders. And when chaos ensues in the Cave of Wonders, and then brings in Jafar the lamp, but turns it backfires and reveals a beautiful magical genie inside. Gets him 3 wishes and becomes a prince. Then later on in the film, falls in love with Princess Jasmine, disguised as Prince Ali. And then later on in the movie, he ready to face Jafar and save Agrabah, which he does and saves them all.
Make people happy. Tonight we're making some bacon wrapped green beans.
The movie was a big, huge success, and it was a wonderful time to enjoy the great things about the film. How does the game go? Let's find out. So, let's get on to the review of the game. You basically play Aladdin. In the beginning of the game, you pretty much outrun the palace guards, and to do more running. And just like in the movie, they use scenes from the film, but all pixelated in Sega Master System. And unlike the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, and you do have to face a few enemies on the way. But before Aladdin came out, there was actually Prince of Persia, because that's what this game is. You climbing up and jumping over things. You only got like 3 health, non-questionable things that you got to survive in this game with lives, and collect rocks for weapons, and collect the golden scarabs just for points. And if you enter a bonus stage in collecting keys to find an unlockable chest. It's basically a platforming game that you've seen many times in the early 80s and 90s. Jump over things, avoid enemies, falling boulders, rocks, and avoid getting hit. Whether you collect treasure or not. or avoid them just like in the movie. Which is actually a clever idea. And use the magic carpet to avoid hazard things, especially hot lava. The game has like many types of levels. To its credit, the music is pretty good to listen to. There's just not much else to say about this game, in that there's barely any enemies in it. Especially the palace guards and you solving puzzles. Also all sorts of that stuff. And people that already reviewed this game before might like the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis better. Or because it's very challenging. Anyhow, you get to the final boss by facing Jafar. And just like in the film, you fight him as his giant snake form. You have to use your skills. Also using your sword against Jafar, just like in the movie. And just avoid his fire, or in his tail, will attack. And just like that, you've been in a pretty, well, easy, short game. All I can say is, this game is a little bit average. Written pretty short. At least the characters from the movie are okay, I guess. You know, you might despise their faceless moment, and instead you can see on their subtitles, you can see their faces, but far away you just don't see their eyes or mouth movements, besides the genie's look. But at least it does true form from the movie. This is not a terrible game, it just seemed way too short and way too simple. It's just a below average game. It exists because why not make every game in every system for Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, this Game Boy, NES, and Master System. Oh, I'll get to the Game Boy as soon as possible. And boy, it's not a pretty good one. But to this game's credit, this one goes on to being okay. It does have the music from the movie, One Step Along Man, and the rest of it is just different music for the game. If you want to play like a pretty good Aladdin game, you could just play the Genesis or the Super Nintendo. Both of them have pretty good looking graphics. This one is on the okay side. So this has been another review of me talking about a game based off a movie. I'll give this one a below grading of 6 out of 7, being a mediocre game. That's just plain and simple. Just jump here and there, and that's all you do. It's an alright game, I guess. But the Game Boy? Just no. No. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, it's already been like 10 minutes of me talking about the whole game. I thought I was gonna do like less than not 10 minutes, but whatever. I'll see you then when I talk about another long-forgotten game based off movie. And it won't be a Disney one this time. Maybe. We'll see. Catch you then. And like they say, a new world to be. Do 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 do. To show you this whole new of you. Whole new world, and there'll be a hundred place for you and me. Good night, everybody.